KIMT News 3 Sports Director Caleb Gillock joining us now. Caleb?
Yeah, Katie and Annalise, Tom Brady got the job done yet again. We'll get to those highlights in just a moment. Now that the big game's behind us, racing season is just around the corner. And high school senior Jim Chisholm can't wait to get back behind the wheel and strap in.
It was like that dream season that everyone talks about.
2020 was a year that will stick with Jim Chisholm. The popular driver at Spring Valley's Deer Creek Speedway won the USRA B-Mod National Championship this past fall.
It's one of those things you really ever dream about. The people you race against, they're all great people, and to get a national championship, I don't even know if it's really ever settled into me yet, because it's one of those things that's so huge, you just can't ever really comprehend it.
Chisholm says his success was part of a group effort. Years ago, his uncle was given the opportunity to drive a slingshot at Deer Creek. He'd shared that same opportunity with Jim a couple of weekends a summer. Eventually, it spiraled into a full-time gig. Jim says that fitness plays a major role in his success.
Especially when you're race 30-lap events. It's a lot of wheel movement, and you got to remember that you got to keep your feet on the ground at all times. There's nothing to really hold your feet, so you're always using your legs and using your muscles to keep them in place when you need them, because it's a lot of on and off on the gas and the brake.
To get a better idea of what it's like inside the cockpit,
There's some flexibility in this too, huh?
Jim let me climb inside. Eventually, I made it.
Wow, this is kind of tiny.
Yeah.
I may not be getting out of here.
Jim was quick to explain some of the mechanics of the car, like turning the wheel to the right in order to turn left. Before I hopped out, I couldn't resist firing up the engine. During the cold winter months, the team is hard at work getting their cars ready to race while dreaming of the upcoming season.
We're going to try racing about as everywhere we can go. We're going to try to get a few more wins this year. But we're going to go out there to have fun again. I mean, we can't get burnt out trying to go and chase a national championship.
I was genuinely concerned that I was not getting out of that race car. Jim says that they plan to frequently race at Deer Creek this year as well as Mason City.